I'm Nancy Norman with Weekly Wisdom. Last week, I gave you an affirmation to be said throughout the day, morning, noon, and night, and as many other times through the day that you wish to say this affirmation as a reminder of the richness that God has supplied us with. And that affirmation is, I am divinely irresistible to my greater good. I am prosperous. I am divinely irresistible to my greater good. I am prosperous. And I want to affirm for you this wonderful day, you are divinely irresistible to your greater good. You are prosperous. I hope that you continued with that wonderful affirmation, and I invite you to continue with it in this coming week. Remember, we are retraining our minds. We're retraining our minds, and rather than focusing on lack and poverty and limitation, we're focusing on abundance and opulence and prosperity of every kind, plenty of all the good things in life. God's rich supply is everywhere present. It's all around us. God's rich supply comes through us. We just need to tap in to that rich supply by remembering it is our heritage, our divine heritage, to prosper in all ways. It is the Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom. And I like to personalize it and say, it's the Father's good pleasure to give me the kingdom, and it is my good pleasure to receive it. And I'm knowing that for you also. It is your good pleasure to receive it. So we came into this world financed by God, and all that we desire and require is already on our pathway. So we're learning to accept these ideas of prosperity. We're learning to lift our vision and see the abundance and the opulence that is everywhere present, is all around us. We're learning to see life differently. I guess we could say that we're learning to see life from a glass half full rather than half empty. Life is not a struggle. It's not a struggle unless we make it so. Florence Scovel Shinn said, nothing is too good to be true, nothing is too wonderful to happen, and nothing is too good to last. Something for us to remember. We're learning to see the beauty of the world and to hold a higher thought. We're learning to hold a higher thought for ourselves and for others. God created a rich universe. He created it for us, and He wants us to enjoy every single moment of it. So we want to make a habit of prosperous thinking. We want to make a habit of lifting our consciousness and seeing things as they really are. We want to lift our vision and see with eyes of love and plenty. We want to see the beauty and the richness that God has supplied us with. We live in such a magnificent world. I love the first chapter in the Bible, Genesis. And it shows how God created the world. He created the seas and the waters. He created the skies and the stars and the moon. He created the trees and the plants and the fish and the everything in this world. And then on the sixth day, He created us, human beings. He had everything all planned for us. Everything was here for us. And then He created us so that we could enjoy His beautiful creation. And I want you to know that unless you are enjoying it, you're missing out on a whole lot of fun. You're missing out on a wonderful, wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. And you and I should be experiencing it. So we are making a habit of looking at things differently, of seeing with God-inspired eyes, thinking with a God-inspired mind, so that we can see the beauty and the richness of our world. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. What I am doing and encouraging you to do also is to make a habit of knowing that God is the source of my instant, constant, abundant supply. God is the source. God is my partner in this life. And I can turn to God at any time, whether I need more financial good or something, health or friendship or love. I know that I can turn within to the power and the presence of God and ask that I be supplied with the desires of my heart. Remember, we came into this universe financed by God with everything we need or desire already on our pathway. So let's make a habit of making God a partner in life. Let's you and I know on a daily basis that God is our instant, constant, abundant source of supply. God is my instant, constant, abundant source of supply. There's no person, no thing, no place, no event that can keep that God-given prosperity and success from me. In fact, as we become at ease with this idea that we're divinely, totally and divinely irresistible to our greater good and that we are prosperous, all doors to our success and happiness seem to just fly open. And there are new people and new opportunities that come through those doors. And we find that we will be surrounded by new people, new circumstances, new events that will help us succeed in wondrous ways. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to happen. And nothing is too good to last. I am divinely irresistible to my greater good. I am prosperous. You are divinely irresistible to your greater good. You are prosperous. God bless you. Next week, we're going to be talking about the power of the spoken word. Have a wonderful week.